never fail. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level.
Level up!
Level up. Level up.
Level up, CMSD.
Level up. Sube de nivel. Level up.
Thank you. All right. Good morning, CMSD family. I am so grateful to be here to welcome all of you as we kick off the 25-26 school year. Whether you're returning after a restful summer or stepping into CMSD for the first time, I want to say thank you. You are the soul of this district, and I'm honored to stand with you today. We have so much to celebrate from last year and so much to look forward to in what is going to be a very important year for our school district. As you heard in the intro video, our theme for this year's convocation is an ambitious challenge and celebration. It's level up. Level up means to rise, to grow, to stretch, to reach higher. And that's exactly what we're doing this year across CMSD. We've made a lot of progress, but now it's time to level up our expectations, level up our support, and level up our belief in what's possible for every child in Cleveland. I want to thank everyone here at the Cleveland School of the Arts for hosting us this morning, especially Principal Ricardo Franklin and his team. And as you saw from the welcome video on right here, I have to give a huge shout out to our scholars from just right up the way, our John Hay High School cheerleaders, our state-winning John Hay High School cheerleaders, for being a part of today, so thank you. Thanks to Mayor Justin Bibb, Chief Pomerantz, and their team for being here as well. And as you saw in the video, I made a special appearance stepping and strolling with my brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Delta Alpha Lambda chapter here in Cleveland. I want to thank those brothers for joining me in that stepping video. And you may be seeing us step in some future videos for CMSD, so stay tuned. I want to recognize our Board of Education members. We have our board chair, Ciara, who's here, our member, Charlene Jones, and so many others that are here. We thank you. Our union partners, school leaders, and each of you, teachers, paraprofessionals, principals, support staff, and central office teams. I'm deeply grateful for your commitment to our students and our city. This will be my third year serving as the CEO for our district. And I can tell you that this position has been everything I imagined it would be, and more. It's humbling and gratifying to see the work you do every day and the heights our students can reach. Before I get into the heart of convocation, I want to say again to each of you, thank you for everything you do for our scholars. Now, as we kick off the 25-26 school year, I want to start with the values, goals, and guardrails that serve as our North Star and led to so much of last year's success. Our district core values define the way that we conduct our work and should be at the heart of everything we do. That means ensuring our district remains a place of equity and inclusion for all students, staff, and families, keeping our work, goals, student and community focused, embracing a growth mindset for scholars, staff, and community members, and creating a welcoming and safe environment by demonstrating care and well-being for everyone. And we must not forget that we are challenging ourselves and our scholars to achieve and excel every day. A year ago, I asked you to embrace these core values as the guide for all our work, and it's been inspiring to see that happen. Now, building from our core values and strategic priorities, this past year, our Board of Education adopted for the first time our goals and guardrails. Now, these are not just goals for the district. This is personally how I'm going to get evaluated. So I'm not evaluated on how many speeches I do or how many hands I shake or meetings I do. I am specifically evaluated on student achievement and the instructional core. Now, we have 3 goals, and these are our 5-year goals. Our goals are focused on early literacy, math proficiency, specifically in Algebra 1, and also college readiness. Now, when we say early literacy, though our goal is focused on early literacy, we are making sure our students are literate and proficient not only early, but all the way throughout their time with us in CMSD. Same thing with math proficiency. Though it's focused on Algebra 1, we want to make sure students are proficient up to Algebra 1 and after. And college readiness, it's a goal that we are focused on. It doesn't mean that all students will go to college. We're not pushing all students to college. But we want to make sure the curriculum that we're offering is a rigorous college and career-ready curriculum so that students can choose whether they will go into college, the trades, military, or workforce after they leave us. Now, the board has also charged us, while we are setting these goals and reaching the goals, we must not forsake student and staff safety. We must not take away the arts, athletics, and other extracurricular activities. And we can't not forget to engage the community. So I am grateful that the board has partnered with us and also are pushing us to reach ambitious goals and guardrails centered on the instructional core. Now, the foundation that we've set helped us achieve some big successes last school year. It's been heartening to see the work everyone has put into the initiatives we've undertaken in the last year. I won't list them all, but we had some record firsts. We launched an electronic gradebook for the first time, instituted a unified ELA curriculum across the entire district, successfully implemented our cell phone free policy, and passed a historic combined operating and bond issue for the first time, and it won by a record margin. We improved student-based budgeting, and we launched the public phase of Building Brighter Futures. And all that work is producing results. We achieved a 3-star rating for the very first time, the only large urban district in the state of Ohio to meet state standards. And the preliminary OST results from last year are positive. We'll talk more about that in a moment. On the financial side, we received an upgraded credit rating from S&P and Fitch at a time when many public districts are being downgraded. Due to the protocols and systems we have put in place to support our finances, we have improved our financial forecast for the next 3 years. And the rate of serious safety incidents went down from 3.5% to 2.9% last year. As I mentioned, preliminary OST results show some big gains that we're going to build on. Note, our OST results were even higher before we included students who did not take the test. And I am proud to report that last year, we had the highest percent of students who took the OST result. Check out these results. K-8 math is up by over 4%. High school English language arts is up nearly 3%. High school geometry is up nearly 8%. And high school algebra 1 is up an amazing 10.6 percentage point, a double-digit gain. Now, I want to riff a little bit on this algebra 1, because when our board took our board guardrails to the community, goals and guardrails to the community, there were many who did not believe that our kids could reach that goal. They thought that the goal that was set for 5 years was too ambitious. Just based on the growth of last year, we're already halfway the distance to our 5-year goal. If we continue this progress, we may need to adjust the 5-year goal. But it shows when we set our target high, our kids will meet it. We just have to set the expectations high. Overall, district math is up 5.5%. This growth is even higher than the previous year's growth that led to our 3-star rating. We're also seeing steadily improvements in post-secondary planning among our high school seniors as we get closer to pre-pandemic levels. Last year, our FAFSA completion was 44.8%, the highest it's been since 2021. Additionally, we saw measured increases in Say Yes application completions and applications to colleges and universities. Now, but even with this growth, the report card has changed for this school year. Last year, college, career, workforce, and military readiness, also known as CCWMR, was not yet part of the calculation of the state report card. Beginning this year, CCWMR will account for 12.5% of our overall rating on the state report card, equal to the weight of graduation, gap closing, and early literacy. This highlights the importance of our work in this area moving forward and could impact whether we stay a 3-star rated district or go down a rating this year. Now, last year wasn't only about tests and finances. I want to give a huge shout out to Victorious Blackman. She's now an 8th grade student at AB Hart, who got to be CEO for the day by winning a reading contest and being an exemplary student leader. It is students like Victorious who are going to soar to success in the future with all our help. I truly believe that what we saw last year was just the start of the improvements we have ahead of us. But as we progress, additional improvements only get harder from here. We have some very complicated and difficult work before us this year, especially with the implementation of the Building Brighter Futures initiative. We're also facing uncertainty with state and federal funding. I want to recognize that these are challenging times for us, and we're going to do everything we can to provide thoughtful support to everyone throughout the changes ahead. I would ask that each of you to continue to support one another as well, because we're all in this together. Though there are challenges ahead, this is no time to settle. It's time to level up. We can't be satisfied with good enough. We're not here to maintain, but we're here to transform. With every step we've taken forward, expectations for all of us have increased, as they should. You have already shown what you can do to help our students make real improvements in recent years. Now it's up to us to renew and increase our commitment to leveling up for our students. We have work to do to level up. The fact is, we are not yet providing college and career readiness at scale. Even in places like our highest performing schools, we are not meeting the mark. District-wide, only 35% of students meet the CCWMR metric. This is a reason why our report card rating for this year may go down. But now it's time to level up our work because all our students deserve to have the same opportunities. But we do have some bright spots. Meet Marvell. His high school journey began with uncertainty, but East Tech's engineering program helped him discover his passion and purpose. Hands-on experiences with tools and robotics sparked his interest and built strong problem-solving skills. Career-focused programs like Magnet's Early College, Early Career, and ACE gave him real-world exposure to engineering. He took college-level courses at Tri-C to deepen his technical knowledge and prepare him for future studies. He plans to major in mechanical engineering at Kent State University when he graduates this school year. And Marvell is a scholar who is on track to meet the CCWMR requirement. Also meet Sai. He is an East Tech graduate who was part of the class of 2024, who also met the CCWMR requirement. He transferred to us from a suburban district with a desire to grow. At East Tech, he gained confidence through mentorship from Mrs. LaShawn Thomas and from the school's engineering program. He helped build 3D printed prosthetic hands for children during the Hands Across Borders mission trip and is studying engineering at Kent State right now. And both of these scholars were on the East Tech's robotics team when they clinched their very first state championship in 2024. Sai was the captain, Marvell a key player. Both of them credit Mrs. Thomas for their success, who, by the way, was a 2024 Excellence in Teaching Award recipient. Leveling up also means doing the hard work to ensure we can provide a real pathway to sustainable student success. That's the reason behind one of this year's biggest initiatives, Building Brighter Futures. The reason behind Building Brighter Futures is that we're facing several serious challenges all at once. Over the last year, we've lost over 50% of our student population, largely due to declines in birth rates, impacting cities across the country and the world. And yet, we have nearly the same number of school buildings in our district. This stands in the way of both student experiences and district financial stability. We also have a number of buildings in poor conditions that are not conducive for teaching and learning. All of those challenges add up to serious limitations on the student experience we can provide across our district. This is our current reality. Only 78% of high schools offer college credit. Only 59% of high schools offer career pathways and trades. Only 70% of students are in new or upgraded buildings. Only 38% of K-8s can offer options beyond art, music, and PE. And low enrollment in our schools hurt both the student and teacher experience. Now, you may ask how it hurts the teacher experience. In many of our schools, we have only one teacher for the grade level or content area, limiting collaboration and the courses that can be offered to students. That's why we've undertaken the transformative initiatives of Building Brighter Futures. I know that by now most of you have received information on Building Brighter Futures, so I won't go through the entire presentation now. But I do want to bring us back to the idea behind this work. Simply put, we have an overdue responsibility to act, to bring our district's facilities in line with the student population of today and tomorrow. The goal of Building Brighter Futures is twofold: ensuring all students, when I say all, no matter where they live, come from, how they look, we want to make sure all students across CMSD have an improved student experience while also putting our district on a pathway to financial sustainability. Addressing this is why we launched Building Brighter Futures this spring, and it will continue this fall in regional community meetings along with school-level meetings for staff and families. Improving student experiences will mean enhancements for everyone in our schools. These are the elements of the CMSD student experience we are striving for. Opportunities for students to follow their co-curricular passions. Clear pathways for post-secondary readiness that's inclusive of college, career, trades, military. Supported teachers and staff. Buildings worthy of our educators and scholars. Building Brighter Futures will mean changes, but is not only our responsibility, it is also an unmatched opportunity. It will allow us to offer our scholars what they want and need, with a high-quality curriculum in every school and grade, advanced classes available to more students, and career pathways that set them up for success. With this initiative, we will have a brighter future and a CMSD where all students have access to college, credit, and career pathways. Upgraded or new buildings. All students will have upgraded or new buildings. Access to courses like Algebra 1, Band, Foreign Language, and other high school courses in elementary school. And a healthy enrollment across all of our schools. It won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight. But our vision through Building Brighter Futures is for every teacher and staff member to be supported in great buildings that can offer our students more. That's happening in some buildings, like our newly renovated Joseph Gallagher. If you haven't visited yet, it is a beautiful space worthy of our students, teachers, and staff. This summer was one of my favorite places sometimes to do work out of, so now I have to hand it back over to you Gallagher staff, so have fun with it. I may come over there to pop up sometimes. And also our new Clark School. I got a chance to visit that a couple of weeks ago. It's a beautiful school, and so I'm so glad we were able to open that. And many of our schools across the district are beautiful places, but we don't have enough great facilities that meet the needs of our scholars and educators both today and tomorrow. Our goal is to change that through Building Brighter Futures. Now, we launched the public phase of Building Brighter Futures last spring when we held regional and online community meetings to share data and gather input from residents, staff, and students. This summer, we've gathered more community input from neighborhood leaders and nonprofit organizations as we've continued analyzing building data. This fall, we will hold another round of community meetings, in addition to meetings with school staff and families. We will be focused on ensuring increased support for students, families, staff, and communities through the upcoming changes. And as you can see, Building Brighter Futures won't be implemented until next school year, the 26-27 school year. So that gives us this year to hear more feedback, to put a recommendation in front of our board, for the board to make a decision on our path forward, and for us to implement with excellence and execution. Now, in just a moment, everyone across our district is going to have the chance to contribute to an exercise that will help inform district-wide planning. In your school, division, or department teams, we're going to ask you to dive deep into the new district goals and guardrails. You'll work together to identify some actions or strategies your team will use to guide our work this year. And the work you do today will help inform how we move forward. As I wrap up my portion of Convocation Day, I want to again say thank you. We have so much to be proud of and so much to look forward to. And the story continues at the State of the Schools address, which is on Tuesday, October 21st at the Huntington Convention Center. I know the State of the Schools happens during the school day, so many of our staff and students are not able to attend. But for those that are, I look forward to seeing you. And those who can't, it'll be online, so you'll be able to see more of the message. Now, CMSD family, it's time for us to get the work done this year. And I just want to thank you and welcome you to this school year. Remember, a successful start of this school year begins with you.